if you've been around the block. If you've been around the block, I wanna know how many trips. Yo, I'm black on these tracks. Am I right or wrong? With a freestyle or write a song? Hit your keypad and the dial home. Can I reach him? I'm out your zone. Glass holes running next to you assholes. Hold tighter when you fuck with my cash flow. Got my dollars and my cents. I repent. It's intense expense. Give me quench. I'm a ruler trying to end. This world can't break me down. Y'all can't take me down. I drop this shit, shake the ground. You gotta go. This world can't break me down. Y'all can't take me down. I drop this shit, shake the ground. Yo, if I'm a copyright, take me down. A copyright, take me down. You copyright, take me down. I drop this shit, shake the ground. I drop this shit, shake the ground. Take me down. Take me down. Yo. Your hole wide open. How many tips you gonna take? They gonna tell everybody all your hips is gonna shake. So fuck if you've been around the block. If you've been around the block, I wanna know how many trips do it take. My lyrical repertoire shining these records hard. When it's time to show and prove, it's understood you a pig, flake, snake, wait. They know what they got at stake. This world can't break me down. Y'all can't take me down. I drop this shit, shake the ground. You gotta go. This world can't break me down. Y'all can't take me down. I drop this shit, shake the ground. Yo, if I'm a copyright, take me down. A copyright, take me down. You copyright, take me down. I drop this shit, shake the ground. I drop this shit, shake the ground. What? Take me down. What? Take me down. Yo. I got rhymes for days, more than 30 weeks. While you itching and bitching up on the dirty sheets. Competition be glitching, not fucking with me. I'm really something to be. I straight stunting to be. The cherry on top is behind the scenes. I get the video shot and give you something to see. They talk down, I'm up at my feet. What? Shit, I'm right where I'm supposed to be. This world can't break me down. Y'all can't take me down. I drop this shit, shake the ground. You gotta go. This world can't break me down. Y'all can't take me down. I drop this shit, shake the ground. Yo, if I'm a copyright, take me down. A copyright, take me down. You copyright, take me down. I drop this shit, shake the ground. I drop this shit, shake the ground. What? Take me down. What? Take me down. Yo. LeBron on the track, yo, it's more than just he say. My first week, I need it like it's Jordan release date. I need the whole radio talking. I need my niggas up north steady on the radio walkman. That's me till I'm up in the coffin. That's me spin crack that he trying to cork it. I peep they little drip, they force it. I drop and you drop your CD, gets sauce, kid. I'm one of the best. You lead to summons the rest. They try angles like that old school brand. You gotta guess, yes. Shit, so fuck would you settle for less? This world can't break me down. Y'all can't take me down. I drop this shit, shake the ground. You gotta go. This world can't break me down.
Let's do this. Somebody,
yo, hold on. You bobbing, just shaking it.
Somebody asked me to play this, so I'll play this one before we go into. I'll play two more songs.
Yo, you bobbing, just shaking it, clock and rotating it, got hoes hating it, 50 shots staying it, feelings y'all staying it. Why ain't you saying shit? Yo, we ain't even dating quick. I turns off all notifications quick. You in the daily, trying to taste some tape. I'm in the daily pelly, little varsity. Got the fuck out of New York like it's scarcity. Move like it's speed of light, I'm velocity. Street side, try to fool me a little car to me. Baseline, try to fool me a little bar to me. Get beat with a bat, I'm one of the stars you see. LeBron is back, and I know it's hard to see. Upstate, up late with an update. Duct tape, wrap round, little fuck face. Back in, before I step in any club day. I'm great.
That was hard.
You bobbing, just shaking it, clock and rotating it, got hoes hating it, 50 shots staying it, feelings y'all staying it, vibe you saying shit. Yo, we ain't even dating quick. I turns off all notifications quick. You in the daily, trying to taste some dick. I'm in the daily pelly, little varsity. Got the fuck out of New York like it's scarcity. Move like the speed of light, I'm velocity. Street side, try to fool me a little car to me. Baseline, try to fool me a little bar to me. Get beat with a bat, I'm one of the stars you see. LeBron is back, and I know it's hard to see. Upstate, up late with an update. Duct tape, wrap round, little fuck face. Back in, before I step in any club day. I'm brave.
Exit 6.
I forgot to do my thumbnail, so
LeBron. That's me. Yeah.
damn.
Let's go.
I'ma be the best me, it's all I gotta do. I'ma be the best me, I deserve the best things. I don't need no sympathy. People gon' remember me when they bet against me. Then people gonna lose. I'ma be the best me, but what I gotta prove. I'ma be the best me. You deserve the best things. Call before your jet leaves. All the ones in memory. We can feel your energy. Yo, I face myself in verses. They just okay with verses. I want the best me, so I figured I create the version. With all tires, y'all liars and them lasers swerving. My wordplay be perfect placement. I know it makes you nervous. Couldn't pay my mom's back, even with the latest purses. You pray the way them curses. All them days you stayed in churches. Your little boys, I know you hated how we played the cursing. That rap music drawn fluence and it plays its purpose. Enriched our lives, never basic when these raps will surface. I know how to rank you for it. I love you when I thank thank you for it. Mommy, you give us your last. I'm putting you first. I'm sorry for the things we did that caused you to hurt. It go, I'ma be the best me. It's all I gotta do. It go, I'ma be the best me. I deserve the best things. I don't need no sympathy. People gonna remember me. When they bet against me, them people gonna lose. I'ma be the best me, but what I gotta prove. I'ma be the best me. You deserve the best things. Call before your jet leaves. All the ones in memory. We could your energy. Yo, a prized possession, but not picture perfect. I give advice over our meals because I think you're worth it. I'm flawed like your name when I write it out in cursive. I know my angels lurking, even if I ain't attend your service. Help me complete my purpose. Keep me safe from them jealous ones that can't tell us none. Haters be like them broke hitters, that dirt weed who can't tell us none. Rap game, everybody wanna deal with the hell is this? A sale or something? The way they ride them weeds, I'll mess around and get a sale or something. Defeating all my weaknesses, I don't even know what weak it is, but the best is yet to come. I know it's hard for you to see it big. The hurt and loss and trauma is still strengthening up my armor. It's still people wishing me bad. I know they still getting that karma. Listen, I'ma be the best me is all I gotta do. I'm coming for everything. I put that on everything. You deserve the better things. I deserve the better things. When they go against us, then people gon' lose. I'ma be the best me. It's all I gotta do. I said that I'ma be the best me. I deserve the best things. I don't need no sympathy. People gon' remember me. When they bet against me, then people gonna lose. I'ma be the best me, but what I gotta prove. I'ma be the best me. You deserve the best things. Call before your jet leaves. All the ones in memory. We can feel your energy. We send our love to you. I'ma be the best me. It's all I gotta do. I'ma be the best me. I deserve the best things. I don't need no sympathy. People gon' remember me. When they bet against me, then people gonna lose. I'ma be the best me, but what I gotta prove. I'ma be the best me. You deserve the best things. Call before your jet leaves. All the ones in memory. We can feel your energy. We send our love to you.
We send our love to you. I said we send our love to you. We send our love to you. I said we send our love to you. We send our love to you. I wish I would have did that at the end of the song. That would have been so fire. I don't know. I always be thinking of stuff later. So anyway, I hope all of y'all doing well. Let me find the screen real quick. Give me a second. I said I'ma be the best me, but all I gotta prove. I'ma be the best me. Listen, this is your boy LaRon, female rapidly. I'm back with another. Oh, why I'm saying female rapidly. Potent pondering. I'm back with another video. I didn't even put my thumbnail up. Oh man, I should have been making that when I was playing music, but I was obviously busy. So listen, how are y'all doing tonight? Happy Easter to all of you. I wanted to shout out to this. What's her name? Shinquel. She just sent me a Cash App earlier. What is her name? I just want to make sure I say it. I think it is. Give me a second. I'ma be the best me is all I gotta do. I'ma be the best me. I deserve the best things. I don't need no sympathy. People gonna remember me. Shanique, shout out to you. Thank you so much for your support. You know what I mean? You always send me love, so I want to make sure I shout you out when you send me something. And then S, I think you sent me something as well the other day. I don't know if I shouted you out as well, but shout out to everybody who support. So what's up, Kay Eason? What's up, Natasha? What's up, Tashina? So did any of y'all catch any of the footage of the Gag City tonight? It's Easter. What are y'all doing today? LaRon, it's me. You're welcome. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Vanessa Rude Gal. So yeah, did any of y'all catch any of the footage of the Gag City? The Gag City, Nicki in New York City. She switched up some of the outfits. Oh, I was supposed to bring up this other clip. I'll make sure I bring that up when I go over to that page. What's up, Midwest Diva? Let's see, Natasha. I'm mad I ain't do my thumbnail. I just have to do it when I get off of here. What's up, Brina? Small Queen, Selena. I ain't see you in a while. You one of the original people on my channel. So yeah, I just wanted to come and just talk real quick. I'm trying to figure out, what do you think I should do, right? And then I want to go to brunch tomorrow. I'm trying to see if one of my friends is going to come, but really I'm still going, like, even if because it was kind of like a late notice type of thing. So I want to go to brunch at this place because tomorrow is Easter. So I want to do something. I have to get myself in the groove of, like, even though I'm not with my family, you got to make traditions out of things. Because yeah, I do cook a lot every day and I love my food, but it's the holidays. So I want to go out for, I want to go to brunch tomorrow, but one of my friends ain't get back to me yet. I should have planned earlier. You know, it's one of those last minute things where you can't expect somebody just to jump, but I'm still ready to go on my own anyway. So let me ask you a question. So it's Easter tomorrow, so you know it's going to be busy. I'm almost feeling like I'm answering the question for myself, but I'm going to ask you just to see what you say. So you know that stuff is going to be jumping tomorrow, right? Now, I know that with the time is 1:36. I'm probably not going to get off here until 2:30. I'm going to try to push myself through after I talk. So I'm not going to get off here to 2:30. I'm not probably going to fall asleep till probably like an hour later, 3:30, almost 4, 5, 6, 7. Me going to the gym at 7 o'clock. It's not going to happen tomorrow. It's not going to happen. So then if I was to make it at 7, I would get out at 8 and I would be able to surface at the brunch spot at about 9 a.m. I know that I'm not going to make it. I know that I'm not going to make it to the gym by 7 o'clock. I just know it's impossible, right? So what should I do? Should I go to brunch first? Should I get there at like 9 o'clock when they open, go to brunch, and then leave there and then go to the gym? That would be falling around the regular time. Because if I go there at like 9, if I get there right at 9, I should be out of there by probably like 10:30, 10:45. And then that way I should bring my stuff to go, because I just don't want my day to be like wrapped up like that. But yeah, what do you think? You think I should go to brunch before I go to the gym? And then that way, because I'm craving waffles. I want waffles really, really bad. In this place, they make really good waffles. They make really good breakfast food too. And they got like I don't really want a mimosa, but I will get one tomorrow. Don't stress, just go to brunch first. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Brunch first tomorrow will be busy. Yeah, I need to get there like at shit. But see, then I already know me. I might wake up in the morning. I might be like, forget that brunch, because I mean, I do got breakfast stuff here to make. But it's like when these holidays come around, right? I know that people say pagan holiday, this, that, whatever the case may be, right? But you have to find a reason to celebrate. You can't just be like, oh, like, oh, I'm not doing whatever that case may be. No, I would either take that money and go shopping or go do something like that. So it's like, I might as well just, you got to start traditions on your own. Like when it's holidays, you got to make sure that you doing something for yourself, or whether you with your friends or whatever. One of my friends is getting over like some sickness, and they invited me to come over to their house tonight. And I'm like, aren't you on an antibiotic that you just started taking on Friday? So why would you invite me over to your house? I said, look, you was outside running the streets with your cousin. And I said, like, yo, I be giving my friends hell. I know, listen, I know y'all know from this channel, I talk mash, but I'm telling you, I'm the same way in real life. My friend, they be trying to like, oh, you don't do nothing but blog or whatever. No, I actually work a full-time job too, or whatever. And he was like, yeah, your subscribers don't know how nasty you are. I'll tell you, my subscribers know exactly how I give it up. I'm very blunt and straightforward. So one of my friends, you on an antibiotic. I don't know what they got going on or whatever. I think it might have been like, I don't know if it was a cold or like tonsillitis or something, but you just started your antibiotic yesterday. So they have this thing where like their cousin hits them up every weekend when they go hang out with their cousin or whatever. And I'm just like, you couldn't tell your cousin that you was healing and that you just started taking an antibiotic yesterday, and you want to invite me over for a card game? Listen, I know that tonsillitis or wherever they dealing with might not be contagious, but give yourself the grace. If you are going through a sickness, learn how to tell people no. Because if I'm sick and I'm on an antibiotic, when you're on an antibiotic, that could give you the runs. It could do a number of things to your gastrointestinal tract. I don't know what it is, but every time I take an antibiotic, when I had to take an antibiotic when I got my wisdom tooth pulled, it puts like I don't know what, but it puts like a dark, it's not even like a rash, but it's almost like a dark mark I always get on my back. I don't know what it is, but I don't like taking antibiotics. So I know that they're necessary sometimes. I'm just like, yo, you couldn't tell your cousin that you taking an antibiotic, so y'all out ripping and running. I don't know. People live their life the way that they want to do it. And some of my friends do get mad at me for having an opinion, but I just, that's just the way that I am. If she just started the antibiotic, you have to heal. That's what I'm saying. But people don't like to listen. They don't like to listen, and they swear that they know everything. So let's move on before I sit up here and talk about all this other B-side stuff. Give me a second. Where do I want to go first? Let's see. Hold up a second. What did y'all think about Doja Cat coming back with all this whole elaborate story about her hair and stuff? It's like, Doja, didn't you say that you was going away? Like, I'm not trying to be funny or nothing, but it's just like, now you back and it's like this whole big conversation. It's like, didn't you say that you had an issue with reading your comments? So now you back to reading the comments again. It's like, I don't get it. Hold up a second. Doja Cat. Let me share. Let's go here first and let's just get her out the way. Wait, what happened to the hold on a second. What happened to the wait a minute. The screen is black for y'all, right? Why it look like that? Hold on a second. Let me refresh this real quick. Let me refresh this. All right, so it should be back. Doja seeks attention. The screen froze, but the sound is the same. Yeah, I don't know what happened with that. So yeah, let's bring this Doja Catness up because I don't understand her. Like you talking, and listen, I told y'all last month when she said that she was deleting her thing that she would be right back. I knew that she wasn't going nowhere. I knew she wasn't going nowhere. This was all for her to promote and to push this whatever she's coming out with next. I feel like Doja Cat, you know, she's talented. Like, why you got to play these Cardi B games? You don't have to do stuff like this. Hold on.
Had a photographer take a picture of the top of my head and we blew it up and we made it so that my album cover is my hair. So my hair, to describe it, it's 4C hair texture. My hair is just 4C. And a lot of y'all don't give a fuck. And that's good. Great. Let it just whiz on by. That's my hair. That's fine. It's okay. No comment. Or beautiful. That looks great. Cool. Or if like you fucking hate me, like sure, say some wild go for it. Fucking country. All right. However, I'm seeing a consistent pattern in my comment section of people saying, is my hair pubic hair? Is it carpet or is it sheep's wool? I had a photographer.
Or are you doing this for attention and a mention because you got a new song coming out Friday? It's like clockwork with these shit. Why couldn't she just come out with it? Like, listen, I understand budget cuts and all of that. Maybe she don't got the money to do an official rollout like that, and Doja Cat just rolls her stuff out. But why couldn't you just come out with your song Friday and just drop a, you know how y'all all do the music videos or do promo shots? You announced the song yesterday. Now today you're ranting and raving. Why you couldn't just drop like a trailer or something to the music video, or you already dropped, I guess you dropped the cover to the song. Well, is that, no, I think that's the cover to the deluxe, right? Or is that the cover to the single? I don't know. But what I'm trying to say is it's just like, you dropped the song. First and foremost, let's start back from ground one. You stated that you was deleting your Instagram page, and I knew that that was a lie when you said it. You are signed to a record label. They would be very mad at you with how many followers you got on Instagram. You can't just do that. Stop trying to act like you're a free person, like you just one of us. And like, no, you can't just delete your pages. You will be in trouble. You know that. Just like Lizzo getting up talking about she quits. You can't quit. You can't quit. You know, Doja and Lizzo both, I guess the positive about them is that they can make a hit record. Like, you know, Lizzo, she had a tough time with Cardi B when she did that BS song. And poor Shakira, she got that punteria. We're gonna get to that. Don't get ahead of yourself. Don't get ahead of yourself. Let's focus on Doja. So Doja Cat, like, I feel like she's too, like, even though her talent is not what I crave, like, and we could go through it and we could prove it. What I really wanted is I wish that it was a way where people could prove what they listen to on Spotify. Cause I think a lot of people be lying and they be listening. I don't listen to Doja Cat, and there's nothing wrong with her. She's not a bad artist, but I don't listen to that. But what I'm trying to say is it's like, I consider her to be one of the talented ones. Like, you know, when her streams be up and it's like, you know, Doja was the whatever streamed and she was one of the most streamed or the most streamed female rapper for a certain day or whatever. Okay, she has some talent, so I don't have no issue with that. I have an issue with frauds. I have an issue with frauds trying to act like, you know, that they popping. Like, you know what I mean? I don't have no issue with Doja. So it's like, why do you got to play these games? And like, you coming out having this conversation, you was just complaining, saying that you hated the way people spoke to you. Now you right back at it. Let's move on.
And it's not even questioned. Some people are being like, that's what it is. but like people comparing my hair to sheep and pubes and carpet and popcorn and shit like that, like
And she thinks it's funny too, to be honest with you. Do y'all remember Doja Cat said she hated her hair?
we gotta move forward. Let's move forward. Let's grow. Let's stop. Let's because I can't tell you what to do. I'm not your parents. Pubic hair? Really? That's where we stand? And it's not even question.
And that's her album cover. I mean, her let's see, ASC is coming out April 5th. So this is the rant that leads up to the release. You know, this is the games that they play. So then you go over here, somebody's in the comments, and listen, this person must have forgot what Doja Cat said. Didn't Doja Cat say, I'm pretty sure if I had the bandwidth and I wanted to, I probably could find some things that she stated in regards to her hair and not liking her 4C hair. So this person was in the comments and they stated, Doja does and has always loved her thick, kinky, curly texture. She's voiced time and time again that the only frustration she's ever had was having a white mama who don't know anything about black hair. That's pretty much what. Let's move on. Which is why now, I could understand why that person would say, just quick segue. This person made a comment in my comment section saying that, oh, I like your commentary. And I like this person too, because they've emailed me or whatever before. Like, they're a cool person. But they was like, I like your commentary, but I think that you were being racist. No, I'm not. I'm just saying what's on my mind. This is not a 9-to-5. I don't have an administrator. What I said is not a hate speech or anything like that. So yeah, I can say that. She voiced time and time again that the only frustration she had was ever learning how to maintain her natural hair. Her only frustration is having a white mother who doesn't know how to do her hair like that. I don't know if her mother sent her to get her hair braided or whatever the case may be. I don't know. I like Doja Cat. I think she's talented, but I think she's full of it too. So maintain her hair, which is why she became a wig girl. Shut up. Who is this person? Let me look to see at this profile. Oh God. Jay, stay ready. Which is something most of the black and brown women on this post, the majority of our own clientele can relate to. Oh, so you speaking for everybody now. I know a lot of women who love their natural hair, and I know a lot of women who love the wigs. They like both. So anyway, and I think this is a guy who wrote this. So let's proceed. Since she shaved her head 2 years ago, and she's grown an even deeper love for the texture because now she's been able to experiment with colors, different cuts, curly hair products, and has learned how to style and maintain it on her own, which is why, which was always the goal. No, she cut her hair short so that her wigs could apply better. It's so crazy that when she did that, I thought that to myself. She said that she didn't like her hair. Wasn't that one of the reasons why she cut her hair off? Like the texture was going to change. Like, you cutting your hair off was going to change the texture of your hair. I felt like Doja Cat said that. I could be wrong, but I feel like she said that when Doja cut all her hair off. See, this is why I don't like when people manipulate me, and this is why I always have issues with people. When Doja Cat cut all her hair off, I thought to myself, like, oh, she must did that so her wigs could apply better. And she even made the comment saying that too. So don't try to tell me talking about she did that and this was always the goal. How you know what the goal was? Is this her stylist? Put me on in the comments. I don't know. She has never hated her hair, her texture, her skin color, ethnicity, or whatever else, you miserable people. Let me go to this person page. Who is this? It's always oh. Let me go over here real quick. Jay, stay ready. I want to just see who's this person talking. Jay, stay ready _ Let's see. Jay, stay ready. Is this her stylist? Figures. Next. Figures. I don't care how you feel what I said. I don't have no issue with nobody, but come on. You get in these comments like, what? Anyway, what else did he say? You people are miserable. Where did I lose myself at? Miserable people have claimed her to dislike about herself. She knows she's beautiful with and without a wig, and is also one of the few mainstream artists of our generation who wants to showcase her short, natural hair on red carpets and music videos and at high-end fashion events unapologetically. The think pieces are old, and I hope this year we can move past that. Yeah, after you call people miserable, while you got some, is that faux locks that he got attached to his head? Is this her stylist or something? Yeah, you said, man, listen, let's move on. So let's see what people are saying in the comments. I know that some people taking care of natural hair is 100% effort and task. Some people just can't, right? Especially if you had a white mama. Let's keep it real. Let's just call a thing for a thing. Hold on. Why would anyone think that she hates her hair? Because she said it before. Let me look at this. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't blame her. Her hair is curly as well. Somebody said that Doja Cat doesn't have 4C hair. Girl, we don't care. Next. That's what I'm saying. Like, people be getting, she wanted attention and she got it. Ask him in the past what she would put on her. Wait. She wanted attention and she got it. She has asked him in the past, what should she put on the cover art on her album? She's seen them in the comments saying that she thought it was a rock or a sheep or whatever. They would have never known if she didn't tell them. She told them for a reason, and it works. She's trending and everybody knows she got a new album coming out. That's a win-win for her. Yeah, it's a game. Talking about she deleting her IG. These people is liars. Not gonna lie, he gathered y'all up. Who he gather up? These people is weak. He ain't gathered shit up. These people, you know what? Because if you know the real, like, I just feel like with Doja Cat, when it comes to her hair, do whatever you want to with your hair, but you have so many contributing factors when it comes to like different things you've done, like sitting up in them little tiny chats. It's just so many different things that Doja Cat has done that, like, you know, I don't know if that's why I've checked out with her mentally as far as like really liking her like that, but I don't listen to Doja Cat. I like, you know, even as much as I like Streets, I normally hear that when somebody else is playing it. I don't seek her music out. Her stylist is paid to like her. Why aren't y'all rolling back the clips? Exactly. He's paid to like her. I have coarse, coily hair, and I just thank God that my mom and cousins knew how to maintain my hair growing up. Yeah, you need a black mama. It's not a diss. It just is what it is. You need a black mama. That's what it is. Like, you know, like screw all of the excuses, the useless excuses. Anyway, let's move on. So, do y'all think that Drake has an interview coming with Joe Budden? Because he posted this today, saying, "What's the vibes, New York?" Yo, if Drake was in New York, I don't know. I seen some people asking, was Drake gonna come out to Nicki's show? Because, you know, she was in Madison Square Garden. I don't know where Drake was tonight, but do y'all think Drake has an interview coming with Joe Budden? Because why would he just post this photo? So either he posted it because he has something coming, or do you think he posted it because he's trying to play Drake? Like, he's trying to play Joe Budden, like, look at his clothes and all of that. That's interesting. So listen, yeah, that's interesting. I want to bring this up real quick. Now, I'm not going to play this because the lady is she's just cursing so much. But this woman was saying that she worked at a call center, right? And so she's saying that she lost her job. She was making $20-something an hour. She was making $20-something an hour, and she got mad because the guy couldn't get approved for his Ozempic, you know, the weight loss medication, because, you know, it's the Ozempic Olympics. Why I'm just thinking of that right now. Somebody got in my comments earlier and they made this comment talking about Nicki, like, oh, Nicki fell off. It's like, these people be so delusional. She was like, Nicki fell off and she just mad because Cardi took over. And I'm like, do you not realize that Nicki just sold out 15 shows, like 15 tour dates, like back to back, like consecutively, and they didn't have to limit her capacity. They didn't have to cut it down from a 20,000 venue to a 12,000, like for Megan Thee Stallion. Do you realize that? And I said, you as a melanated woman, how are you even in my comments saying that about another black woman? How are you in my comments saying that? She ain't never respond back. And people be sick. A melanated woman and was going hard for Cardi in the comments. I will never understand you, ever. I won't. Never will. And don't care to. So this lady, she said she got fired. I don't want to play too much of it because she was using some choice words.
Hell, y'all the motherfuckers.
See? So listen. So she was saying that the guy that, you know, that white people talk to you a certain type of way when you black on the job. But I do think that this girl is slow. Because let me just tell you something. I don't know. I'm pretty sure all of us, not all of us, but a lot of us have worked at call centers, right? Let me just tell you how I give it up. As long as I know, and I don't know if this can help you too. As long as I know what I'm giving, like you got to make sure that you researching and that you're giving the right information, whether it's benefits or whatever you're talking about, benefits, billing or whatever, right? I don't care who gets mad at me over the phone because on the real side of it is a person like that is going to lose because they'll be like, you don't know how to talk to, like you can't talk to me like that or whatever. When you're thinking that you got real stuff going on, like car note, rent and all of those things, right? You have to channel a different type of energy and internalize that and realize what is really going on. This person doesn't know you. Let me tell you something. When a person used to get mad at me on the phone, I would get nicer and my voice would get faker because yeah, it does get you frustrated, but I'm not about to lose my job over you. You don't even know me. You're just mad. You would have been mad at any person who picked the phone up. You would have been mad at any person who picked the phone up. So what she lost that is that the person says something about her at her job, right? He said something about like she was useless on the job or whatever, right? And he hung the phone up in her face and she called him back. She looked a little crazy. Even people in the comments were saying that this girl was crazy. Oh, she's a terror. She's a terror. I could tell she a terror. If you listen to this video and you heard it on the Neighborhood Talk, I just wanted to let you know this. Please. And you know what? Real talk, I had to like I need to speak to my niece about something too, because like I just like to assist people with certain things so it doesn't hurt them in the long run. Because I've been through some things like, and you know, having attitudes and like, and I learned that it didn't work. I learned at a very young age because when I used to go to these jobs and like be like, you know, a certain type of way, they give you the worst assignments and they treat you a certain type of way. So in a situation like this, as it pertains to this, I would tell you that if you work, I know that like, especially a high volume call center, you just have to know that these issues are not your issues. They're calling in. As long as you give an accurate information, don't ever lose your job over trying to flip out on a person. Like you got to learn how to channel your energy. I don't care if you got to close your eye. These people will be mad at me, screaming at me. I honestly think it's funny. I could take it. I can take it. I'm telling you, it used to be funny to me. Like, yeah, didn't do that, blah, blah, blah. And I'd be like, I'm so sorry. You know, we've done the most. And I would just be even faking my voice like, we've done the most to help you. I understand, but unfortunately, the medical director said that, you know, you didn't meet criteria for it. Was there any other questions? By the time I asked you, was there any other questions on that second time? Listen, I'm not trying to be funny, but I'm trying to trigger you for a supervisor call. Because if I gave you all of the information that you needed, there is nothing else that I can help you with. I'm making sure, and then that's the time when you put them on hold. Whether you get assistance or whatever, you want to make sure that you're giving the right information. Ain't no reason to get mad like this. A person like this will constantly lose jobs. You see her disposition? You will constantly lose jobs being like that. And she said the job she was about to get a raise to $22 an hour. I know you needed that money. I know you needed it. Don't let these people get you bent out of shape. But listen, I know them high volume call centers is crazy. So let's see what people are talking about in the comments. Hey, y'all, it's me. I'm not broke, ignorant, or in need of anything. By the grace of God, I had a backup plan and probably why I acted out. And then boom, it went viral too. Oh God. She looked like this girl looked like a terror. You could look that she like to start trouble. Yeah, she ordered. She's cute though, but she's a troublemaker. I could tell on her face. Because ain't nobody, listen, let me tell you something, right? There's a certain point where you work at jobs that like, I remember when I was like in my teenage years, right? When I was probably like 18, 19, it was 16, 17, 18, right? I used to work at these jobs like, yeah, I need these jobs. I don't need this job. I still live with my mother. I used to get my paycheck every 2 weeks and still get money from my mother. Like I was so spoiled back then and blessed. I realized that I was blessed. But yeah, man, I know I'm not doing nothing crazy at no job to get fired, especially over no customer. Like a customer, not saying they always right, but you can't be calling people. So somebody said under this post, they said, you got to choose your battles because now you out of a job and it's hard out here. Lost your job for that weak insult. Exactly. Let me tell you what this person did to me when I worked at the job, and I'm gonna move on, right? So I used to work for the child support helpline, so in New York. So people would call in like, "Where's my child support?" Whatever the case may be. And this lady, it's so crazy that I live in Texas now, but she was calling from Texas, and she was like, "Where is my money?" And I was pretty much telling her the employer didn't send the money in yet, ma'am. You know, give it some time, give it another few days, and give us a call back. And she said, "All you effing people from New York are ghetto." So that was one person. So then this other lady, she kept calling in because her baby father's her child's father job kept they kept sending the income execution to take the money, but they wasn't taking the money out of the check. And I said, well, ma'am, I just want to let you know, like some of the things that we're advised is that if your child's father is working at this place at this employer, he could be giving them a false social security number so that they're not identifying it. That's real. If you know what I'm talking about, leave a comment in the chat or outside of the video. People do that in real life. I hope you know that. What they do is that when they know they on child support and they go working for a job, they purposely put a social security number. Say their number is 111111111. They'll purposely change that last number to a 2. So then when they run the system, because your social security numbers gets ran every 30 days, it won't pick up because it's wrong. And then you know how when you go to these jobs, if you have a passport, I don't even think you have to show your social security card. If you have your passport, I think that's all points of identification. So yeah, don't lose your job over no craziness. What this person said? He says she sounds dumb. You lost your job in my Franklin voice because you didn't like the way someone talked to you. Lost as of people. You got the last word, but he got the last laugh. Yeah, that was stupid. Yeah, she took it a little too personal. Let me know in the comments or in the chat, have you ever been violated by somebody on the job? I feel like it ain't really nothing to me. Like, it just is what it is. Anyway, let's go over here. Let me close these out as I do them. So we're gonna talk about Diddy. So Diddy was spotted out in Miami. I know I told y'all before. I feel like Diddy, he's performing because number one, he got kids, he got a safe face. So Diddy can't, he can't become reclusive because then it's like I feel as though that energy, the kids are gonna pick up like, oh, dad is sad, Image to listen. I don't know. I haven't psychologically assessed Diddy and know him 100%, but I think based off of a lot of the things that he's shown, I do feel like he is a narcissist. And you got to realize is that people like that, they image is everything to them. Like, I forgot I didn't tell you about my niece, but that's okay. That's fine. I've talked enough about the other situation. But so to a person like Diddy, image is everything. So of course he's going to be seen out saying, throwing his hand up and making it seem like everything is cool because those people, they don't want you to look at them with like any pity or look at them any different or whatever the case may be. So Diddy, he was spotted out. Let's see, Diddy gives salute to love. You see, he put the L up, salute to love after being spotted for the second time following the home security raids. So let's scroll down. Let's see. All right. So Sean Diddy Combs appears to be unbothered in light of the Homeland Security's recent raids in his house and on his houses. Diddy, 54, pictured in seemingly good spirits in Miami's Pura Vida restaurant on Friday, March 29th, according to social media footage. So down here at Pura Vida by my pad, run into the man right here. Fitness coach Wes Watson said via his Instagram, oh, my bad. I need to switch the screen. I'm sorry. So that people can read it if they want to, even though I know y'all not reading it. So fitness coach Wes Walton said on Instagram that he ran into Diddy. Story on Friday while waiting in line for his order. Miami's like that. It's a movie. So Watson then panned his camera to Diddy, who flashed an L with his fingers and proclaimed love. What's up? Diddy thus pretended to salute the camera. And so that's the photo you see right there. He's saving face. Diddy saving face. All right. So after Diddy left the eatery, Watson noted that it was a crazy coincidence to run into and meet music mogul. In the follow-up Instagram post, Watson revealed that he went to the health-conscious restaurant to pick up a shot of espresso when he saw Diddy and a group of friends already in line. Shut up. And look who's with him. His bottom girl. I wonder if was this the post that that I talked about last night? Yeah, he there. What? What y'all think Stevie J doing there? Why is Stevie J always around? If you want me to stay, I'll never leave. I don't know. Stevie J holding Diddy down. You know, they probably got Diddy got money still. You know, like Stevie J, he definitely give me broke vibes compared to a Diddy, right? And he's around to get whatever remnants of whatever's going on. He want Diddy. Let me tell you something. It's kind of like a Star Brim situation. You know how Star Brim hangs around Cardi, and it's like, I remember I was watching Star Brim on live when she was on live with Cardi, and she was just like, oh, like, listen, I would just say this, right? If I was friends to a person who I feel like has a large access to money, I would make things easier. Star Brim was like, oh, can you send somebody to the city to get me an outfit? Oh, you performing in Miami for New Year's? Oh, you asking me to go? It was like she's a groupie. She's a groupie. I never would want to be like that because I feel like once people want to dump you and let you go, it's time for you to go. Like once people want you out of their aura and they realize that you're a tab and they're picking up the tab all the time for you. Like, I don't know. Stevie making me give him the side eye. Yeah. Stevie, he is making definitely. That's just a I don't know. Maybe that's his bottom bitch. He ain't going nowhere. If you want me to stay, I'll never leave. He gonna hold Diddy down. Hold on. Yeah, that's exactly what I feel like. Hold on. So one day earlier, Diddy and his 17-year-old daughters, Jessie and Delia, was spotted leaving the Top Golf facility in Miami. Diddy flashed a peace sign as they walked past the waiting photographers. It was his first public appearance since Homeland Security raided his two residences. News broke on Monday, March 25th. You already know all of that. I kind of like the way that the New York Post laid out the article on Diddy, but this is interesting. So, you know, this is the weekend, so the news is going to be a little slow. We still don't know if Diddy is going to be indicted, arrested, or anything like that with what's going on. Let me ask you this. Do you feel like Diddy has a certain, is it comedy, or do you feel like Diddy is, I feel a flip side of this is that he's acting like this because he has to save face for his children. He got to look his baby girl in the face and say, baby girl, they lying. I didn't do that to Cassie. This is all about the money. They want what I got. You see how he living? He got to save face. And the crazy part about it is if he comes out as a liar, I don't know. Everybody compromised. Everybody is compromised. Oh, this is what I want to bring up too. That lady, she did an interview. What was her name? I searched it on Google. I searched it on YouTube. Give me a second. Let me go to my Twitter real quick. Yeah, but let me know what you think. Do you think that Diddy is moving like this because he doesn't he's trying to save face for his he's trying to save face for his family. What's that lady name? What's that lady name who Diddy shot? Let me just put Diddy shot. Let me see. This is what you came for. Now. Is this it? All right, so let's play this real quick. All right. So this is the woman who said that Diddy, you know, that he popped her.
Your sex trafficking investigation, similar to Jeffrey Epstein's, they say. Diddy was seen swinging clubs at a Top Golf in Miami with his daughters. He may look relaxed, but behind the scenes, there's panic. TMZ reporting tonight that the federal case against him is expanding as prosecutors from the Southern District of New York have been dishing out subpoenas to multiple corporations tied to the mogul. like cell phone providers and computer companies. At the same time,
they dishing out subpoenas, and then Stevie J out here with Miami with him trying to get subpoenas.
Diddy's been unloading his assets. The timing, not coincidental. Selling off his stake in Revolt TV and returning music rights from Bad Boy Records. TMZ reporting the Fed slapping subpoenas on Diddy's chartered jets. Now, sources say even commercial airlines will be subpoenaed, possibly the FAA, as investigators look for anyone who flew on Diddy's dime. They're not only looking for victims, they're looking for witnesses, people with unfettered access to Diddy's alleged crimes and freak-off parties. Some inside of Diddy's world have already started talking. Diddy's former bodyguard says he'll go on the stand.
Jacket. I like that.
I would testify to everything if I was told to. You know, if I was brought in to testify against that. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to sit there and wait in jail for him. Nah, I wouldn't do that.
So you don't have no problem testifying?
I have no problem sitting in the court of law.
I know Diddy want him gone. I know he want him off the face of this earth. I don't know where this guy stay at, but I know that he's probably in some sort of protection, or he probably not living under his name.
Doing my due diligence.
Others have begun to back up some of the allegations in Diddy's former producer, Rodney Lil Rod Jones's lawsuit. Lil Rod alleged Diddy's the one who pulled the trigger in the New York City nightclub shooting in '99, the one his prodigy, Shine, took the fall for. He even bragged about shooting people. The woman shot in the face, now speaking out.
How can you be sure that it was actually P. Diddy?
I looked straight forward ahead and I watched the muzzle flash from both of their guns and I felt the impact to my face instantly.
Wow.
There's no doubt in my mind who shot me.
With subpoenas raining down, Diddy's inner circle's getting squeezed. His alleged drug mule's already been handcuffed. Diddy's ex-girlfriend, Young Miami, who allegedly transported...
Young Miami got a lot of nerve selling this product that looked like Yoo-Hoo. What is wrong with her? But you know, I said this, and I'm not trying to be mean, but like for me, right? And this has nothing to do with being polished, but I can look Young Miami in the face and JT. Young Miami looks slow. Like she looked like she got a low IQ. Like something not right over there. And Diddy put you up to this, and you pushing. This look like Pepto-Bismol powder. Like, yo. But anything, but see, you know what, JT, maybe she did make the right connection in dealing with Uzi, because Uzi got a little money. So, you know, he gonna make sure she stay into fashion. He like fashion. She got into fashion. Now she in fashion. Now Cardi hate her for fashion. And she giving her these low-key, she has animosity. She don't want JT to be in it. She don't want JT to look like that. But anyway, this is not about that. So it's like Young Miami, she was out here like she needed something. So she flicked up with Diddy. He gave her a seat at Revolt. You know, the music wasn't streaming like that. And listen, I hear people out when they say this, but I feel like you're giving Young Miami too much clout. They be talking about, oh, Diddy tried to get with Young Miami to get back in with the young crowd or whatever. Whatever young crowd she has connection to ain't buying no records. So how much did she really? He helped her. He helped her. You want to know why? Because if he put her on Revolt and she would interview a regular person and get 1 million views, and then when the music comes out, she can't even get 1 million streams. So no, Diddy helped her. Yeah, it may appear as though that his name got, you know, pushed back into the youth by you know, Young Miami being younger. But no, Diddy helped her, in my opinion.
Reported as pink cocaine on private jets. She's feeling the heat. The question investigators are looking to answer is, who else was involved? As Primetime reported yesterday, the Fed seized all of Diddy's surveillance footage, in addition to hard drives and phones. They want to know who was in and out of Diddy's planes and his homes. As Lil Rod's lawsuit alleges, they weren't just up-and-coming artists. These were celebrities, politicians, athletes, international dignitaries, and music label executives. All
They said the Bussy Boys was up in there deep. Ooh, I want to know it all. Spill it.
On camera in Diddy's compounds. CEOs from Universal Records to Motown Records allegedly sponsored these parties filled with sex workers, underage girls, and laced drinks. Lil Rod says Diddy had compromising footage of every person at his freak-off parties. Diddy's ex-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, claimed in a lawsuit that sometimes Diddy would be in the room and use his phone, laptop, and tablet to film these freak-offs, even adjusting the candles for better lighting. What happened at these parties stayed at these parties.
Why didn't you stay late, like after hours? Did it get crazy after that, or what?
I don't know what goes on.
Let me ask y'all a question. Do you think if Diddy paid Lil Rod the money that he owed him, do you think that he would be doing this now? And honestly, this is not what I really wanted to play, so I'm going to go over here because I wanted to hear more about Natania Reuben. I wish I would have remembered her name. It's probably in my phone, but this is what I really wanted to play. But let's go.
Yeah, and you have said since really right after the shooting that it was P. Diddy who shot you. I mean, I think you even said it to the doctor that night, right?
I said it immediately. I literally watched them pull out the guns. I've had a clear point of view. I mean, for God's sake, I got shot in my nose. I was facing them directly. I watched everything occur and have described it, vehemently to all parties involved. I think in our society, we have respectability politics. There are people who want to be adjacent to power or celebrity or money, and there's a hierarchy of respectability. Because his name was more notable, he was believed rather than a victim who gave a first-hand account. By the grace of God, I survived.
Yeah, and this was also a different time. I mean, things were very, very different in 1999. I mean, did you sense right from the beginning that no one believed you?
All these people from back in those days never thought that this day would come with the internet, when people can speak out. Back then, it was swept under the rug. We didn't know about people's inner workings and things like that. So I'm pretty sure to the demons like Diddy, they hate this new age with the internet. People having an opinion online, things like that. No Diddy trending. They hate all of this.
Well, I don't think that was on my mind. I think first and foremost, I'm a mother. I'm a mother of 3. At the time, I was a mother of 2. And just surviving and getting home to my children was of the utmost importance to me. Being whole and being able to mother them. That was, primary on my list. I didn't have any reason to believe that to think that someone would not believe me. But as things unfolded, it was a very short period of time where I realized that's what
he looked evil.
So as I mentioned, Diddy has denied being the one who pulled the trigger. But this is interesting, Natania. Rodney Jones, also known as Little Rod, is now suing Diddy for sexual harassment. That's something that's been in the headlines for the last couple of days. And there's a very interesting quote from his lawsuit that relates back to you that I want to read because it sort of ties all of this together. And it says, Jones claims in the lawsuit, Mr. Combs shared that he was responsible for the shooting in the nightclub in New York City with rapper Shine. He shared that artist and Mr. Combs' girlfriend at the time, Jennifer Lopez, aka J-Lo, carried the gun into the club for him and passed him the gun after he got into an altercation with another individual. So now you have Little Rod in this new lawsuit saying that Diddy told him that he actually was responsible. I mean, what did you think when you read that?
Well, I was incensed for a number of reasons. First and foremost, for the past quarter of a century, he's vehemently denied that he was responsible, even though I knew wholeheartedly, and as so many others who were in the club that night, we all knew he was responsible. A lot of people were afraid for their safety, justifiably so. I mean, the history that has occurred in the last 25 years proves that they were justified in being afraid, but I wasn't afraid. I wasn't afraid because I still bear I have 9 bullet fragments remaining in my face. So when I saw that count 128, that's actually count 128 of the lawsuit. When I saw that on a podcast that was analyzing all of the counts, I knew I had to speak. I had no intention of going viral. I was just getting it out of me. I have a mantra, having my say. There was a time a few years ago where I had a talk radio show called Having My Say. And that's very important to me. I believe everyone is entitled to have their say. Far too often we don't hear people or listen. And so I just wanted to get it out of me because it was like an audible, deep breath that I needed to take. And I made the TikTok video not expecting it to go viral. Went to pick up my daughter, came back home, and she's like, and I literally told her, I'm like, well, you're probably going to see it tomorrow. I made a video on TikTok. Maybe 100 people will see it. By the time we got home, she said, "Mommy, it was 70,000 people," and I could not believe it.
That's good.
It was time. It was time for me to speak. I'd stayed quiet for 25 years. It was my time to speak.
Yeah, we don't know yet what's going to happen with the P. Diddy situation. Obviously, again, he hasn't been arrested. There's clearly a very big federal investigation happening now. But I'm thinking back to other cases, R. Kelly, Jeffrey Epstein. When they started to dig, all sorts of stuff came to the surface. They reopened old investigations. Would you like to see the investigation involving you getting shot at that club be reopened?
Absolutely. Absolutely. The irony is there was a grand jury. We all had to go and speak at the grand jury. J-Lo testified at the grand jury, as did many other people. It needs to be reopened because if that is in fact the case, she carried the gun in and she lied to the grand jury. It needs to be reopened. My shooting, ironically, the night I went into the
So J-Lo is a liar. See, I understand this woman because then listen, if the case gets reopened, she gonna sue him again. It's gonna be lit again for the litigants.
Club, I had a comb in my pocketbook called a rat tail comb. People in the beauty industry or people that use that type of comb would be all too familiar. It's just a comb. It can't do anything to harm anyone. And I had the very security officer who lied during the trial, Sharice, I forget her last name, but she literally took it from me and kind of pushed me like, "You can't take this thing. This is a weapon." To let other people in with guns. If someone had combed me 24 years ago, I'd be fine. You wouldn't even know my name. But having been shot by someone that was allowed to come into the gun when I couldn't bring in a comb, I would absolutely unequivocally like the case reopened. It needs to be reopened. And the saddest part for me is, had people taken what I said more seriously and listened more intently, 24 years worth of people probably would not have had to suffer.
Yeah, and I ask you this respectfully, just because I think people at home might be wondering, and I've never been shot. I can't imagine what that's like. But, you know, in the chaos of that moment, and it's a club and there's people all around, like, how can you be sure that it was actually P. Diddy?
Because I was standing by the front door. I watched the entire thing out. I had no reason to believe that it would escalate to a shooting. It was just male machismo and bravado at first. A lot of pushing and shoving, raised voices, hands. But then I saw them reach in their waist and draw from their hip. And I knew. I instantly turned to my friends and told them, "Be careful, watch out." And when I turned back, I know, and I've said over and over, I've heard the voice of God said, "You are about to be hit. Calm down." And as I said no, I looked straight forward ahead and I watched the muzzle flash from both of their guns and I felt the impact to my face instantly.
Wow.
There's no doubt in my mind who shot me.
That's crazy. So listen,
yeah.
I hope. Do you think that there's any chance of her case being reopened, especially with all of the new allegations and Diddy being raided and then the new claims? I'm wondering if she will have the opportunity to have her case reopened. If her case gets reopened, and what would that mean? Does that mean that Diddy is going to face time, even though Shine already did the time for the crime? You understand what I'm saying? Like, how is that going to impact Diddy? It's just gonna. I feel like it's already sullying his name more. But yep, Googled it. She got 1.8 million. That's not enough, to be honest with you, because the taxes, once taxes hit that, 1.8 million is not enough, especially when you got palled from a mogul like that. Nah, I would have needed at least. He changed her life forever. J-Lo needs to go to prison too. Hold on. I'm not laughing at the matter. I'm laughing at what you said. I always think it's funny when people say, like, when they say certain things. I'm not laughing at the actual matter. Give me a second. Let me just refresh this. All right, we still good. We good. I ain't getting no suitability. That's crazy. I've cursed too. So why did I get it from my video yesterday? YouTube be playing these cockamamie games. Like, stop playing with me. So let me just read some of these comments before I move on to the when I leave Gag City. I'm in Pluto-ish. So you said J-Lo needs to go to prison too. She is the reason a black woman got powed in the face, sneaking guns into the club, aka transporting. All of them are his mules. Young Miami a mule. what's that guy named Brendan was running around trying to hop on planes, trying to bring Diddy pink powder, you know, and all of that too. You said, nah, 100 million or more. She needed at least 20 million. I was going to say that, but I didn't want y'all to think that I was crazy. But that 1.8 million is gone already. That's gone. Emotional distress. Yep, exactly. And she said she's been harassed over the years by people too. So imagine you not taking imagine you getting away with what you did. And then it's like, you sending people to harass this woman. She said her tires have been slashed, which she said in her original video as well. You said, I still think he has something to do with Pac and Biggie. Me too. It never sat right with me. Sean Honey Puff Combs has blood on his hands. Such a disgusting human being. I wish Cassie would have got on the stand, right? But she got that money and she was just like, Cassie got her payout and she was just like, is this really worth it for me to go through it? That's why I'm saying, like, he must have took care of her to try to like shut her up. But I'm happy that happened with Cassie because then everything else came out. You know, I'm not happy that Diddy is going down, but I feel like this. Every dog has their day. I could not, and I can't stress this enough, and this is for any, you know that there'd be certain situations with YouTubers and they be getting exposed and stuff for whether they got charges or certain things that they did. But you got to be able to like know that if you do something, it's going to come back to bite you. I promise you, it always does, especially when you hurt a human being or you abuse. Like, I want to know, the interesting thing to me is I want to know when Diddy's abuse of power began. Like, you know, he's kind of like up there, a mogul, like a Russell Simmons. And you heard what Russell Simmons did. I just find it to be weird. And the more I think about it, everybody who's in power has violated someone before. It seems like it's like you never just meet these good people who are in power, and it's just like they're great people, they're family guys, and you know, it's always some twist and turn to it. Like, oh, they assaulted me, or they, you know, they swindled, or you know, they took money. Wait, why is my screen looking like this? Hold on. Yeah, close that part out. Give me a second. I want to bring this up as a matter of fact. Let me go to my mentions because I had this old clip of Foxy Brown. This girl, she was just like Foxy. She was like the way that she, hold on. It was like the way that she looked hair. It's like she would still be giving girls a run for their money in 2024. Yeah, Foxy always, I loved her. So this is Foxy coming outside of Madison Square Garden in 2003. I don't know if she performed there, but Diddy was also there that night too. You know what's so crazy? When I was younger, people, and I feel like back in the 90s, people were more colorist, right? I'm just gonna be honest. I'm gonna tell you how I personally feel. People always, and now listen, we all grow and we blossom into certain looks or whatever the case may be. I felt like Foxy when she started to grow up or whatever, like she to me, she's beautiful. And I always felt like people tried to make it seem like Little Kim was so much more prettier than her or whatever the case may be. Like, yeah, beauty can coexist, but I personally felt like Foxy was more pretty. Like, I just personally felt like that. I personally did. I felt like she was beautiful. I felt like, and especially back then, she wasn't messing, you know, she never messed with her face. Like, I just loved the way that she put her stuff together, and she was better lyrically to me too. So I just felt like she was on all levels. She was just a better package in my opinion. So that was Foxy coming out of Madison Square Garden in 2003. I think Diddy is about to come now. So if you look, he got his chinchilla on. I think they have yeah, he was right there. I think I found another clip of that. Hold on. Because somebody was like, hold on, where did I get this from? Oh yeah, here. Foxy Brown Archive. They always posting stuff. I think I got the full clip. So let's check this out real quick. It's a minute long. I didn't even know the celebs came out like that, but she will always sign autographs and do stuff like that all the time. She loved having them fur coats on too. I love Foxy Brown, always did. They wanted everything signed. And you see his dudes asking her. Foxy has a lot of male fans. So you see then when they pan it, Diddy is going to be coming out. I wonder what freak offs he went to that night. I'm gonna be honest with you, right? Let me know how you feel. But that would give me anxiety as a person, like having all those people around me like that. Like that's why I told you, like celebrities, they're not more like on a level of being fortunate and having access to money. They're more fortunate to us, but I feel like they're like prisoners. They're prized prisoners. So I wouldn't want to live like that, because when I get up in the morning and I'm like, I want to go to HEB, or I want to go shopping, or I want to go to the mall, I don't want to make phone calls and tell Enrique, yo, I want to go to the mall. I need you to meet me downstairs. I'm gonna call the car service, so I need you to secure me. I don't want to do none of that. But I know some celebrities, they do move around by themselves, but I don't know. It just doesn't seem like, especially the way things are nowadays, it doesn't seem smart to be moving around on your lonesome. So yeah, let's move over here and let's get into, give me a second. Where I want to go. Give me a second, 1 second. Yeah, let's do this. So Nicki Minaj shut down. I wonder if that's her hat or if she took that hat from somebody in the crowd. So Nicki shut down Madison Square Garden, sold out. They didn't have to limit the number of tickets, and there's only 12,000 or whatever. She sold the whole arena out, and she looked beautiful. She had a couple of different outfit changes. Let me just see. Let me go back to the beginning. I want to show you this of Papa Bear. So you know, typically what I've noticed from, and I've noticed this from Beyonce, is when they perform in their hometown, they always wear different outfits. Like it's kind of like a special thing. So I thought Nicki looked beautiful tonight. Let's see. Then that's Papa Bear. He was there. That's crazy. He's getting into his mother's song. I wonder if that's his grandmother or somebody on his dad's side that was there. But yep, he was there. He looked cute. He going off to Nicki. That's dope. Let's see. 50 Cent also was there. They did the beep, beep, beep. Is that bleep? Is that you talking to me? Is that beep? If I don't even know you exist, is that what? When people get their jaw broke, yeah, is that T? Murder, 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 murder. What? Murder, 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 murder. What? And 50 came out. You know, I can't play all of the music because of the copyright. So listen, what I said about Nicki's outfit, right? I said I love Nicki's outfit because when you look at it from the front, it appears to be a dress, right? Like a sexy dress. But the flip side of it is kind of like, you remember when girls used to wear skirts back in the day? So it looked like a skirt in the front, but there's really shorts in the back. But the difference with her ass was out. So it was like, it looked like a dress in the front, but then the back was out. I like that. I thought that was different. And I love all the blingy crystal stuff that Nicki is wearing. It's like, it just adds more pizzazz to it. So 50 came out, the crowd literally went crazy. Beat, beat, beat. Is that bleep? Is that you talking to me? Is that what? If I don't even know you exist, is that what? If people get their jaw broke, what? Is that what? Red Ruby. See, she had a new, is this like a kimono or something like that? She looked good though. Murder, 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 murder. Murder, 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 murder. Murder, 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 murder. Murder, 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 murder. Nicki looked good though. And she did Starship. She said it's like, I ain't think she was gonna do that in New York. What outfit is this? This look different. That must be something new for Barbie World. People was asking like, oh, why Ice Spice wasn't there? Because she wasn't there. Bottom line, stop asking. She wasn't there. She wasn't there. Yelling out, we ain't selling out. We got models, but we ain't selling out. We got both, but we ain't selling out. That pussy so clean. We just chilling out. They just yelling out. She wasn't there. Stop asking. A few questions that I need to know. How you could ever hurt me so. I need to know what I've done wrong and how long it's been going on. My favorite part of that song of Cowgirl is where she said, how's it start? With the emphasis. I think I might see is what? Be on point when you come through and see me. I know how to make up get greeny. Willie Jamie. I go 1 2 1 1 2 and 40-inch my 1 2 with the D4. Yeah, I love Cowgirl. I think I like Cowgirl better than Pink Friday Girls. Let me know in the comments. What song do you like more, Cowgirl or Pink Friday? Pink Friday Girls. Pink Friday Girls is like girls just want to have fun. It's like, you know, it's cool. I could tell you the one with the 8 on, 8 on, It's cool, but I like Cowgirl better. And like she'd be like, "Hey yo, they can never be you. None of them could ever be this cute. Oh yo, they can never be you. They can't fight. They can never be true." Cowgirl is more superior than Pink Friday Girl. I could tell either one because the 8 on, and 8 on. I mean, enemies. It's cool, but like I like to see her perform it, but I'm gonna skip it on the album, to be honest with you. I know it's a lot of Pink Friday Girl fans, but I like Cowgirl better. How's the second verse go? This the rodeo, the bull I ride. It's not, and then listen. Pink Friday Girls can't mess with Cowgirls. And then what's that part where she said, do you see? Whenever the busted up the V, KISSING, give it a bit of V, Rude Boy, you're not pre. Come on, it's not rocking with it. I don't know. I've never been I've never been a fan of Pink Friday Girls. Hold on. Yeah, I've never been a fan of Pink Friday Girls. But I get it why other people like it. It's fun. It's like girls just want to have fun. I get it. I can tell you one. You hated on. That's what they hated on them. That's what they hated on them. I could take it or leave it, to be honest. Just like I feel like sometimes I understand and I like pull up and I almost hit him. He acting like he ain't never met him. I could understand people liking that, but I would rather have good form in that spot. It's like good form. That whole hold up. Like that, I didn't understand why Nicki was saying the other day. She was like, "Stop asking about good form. Like you didn't perform that, and like for the state side yet." I would have really liked to see Nicki perform good form on this tour because that would go crazy in the arena. It would just go crazy. Hola. You see the body, and when she got something from Tiffany. What's this? You see me looking pretty every time you scola. My God, that is the bookie in the roller. So that's 50. He came out, shut it down. Was anybody else a special guest? Did anybody else come out tonight for the intermission? What's that? Pop? Is that Andy? What else do I got from the show? I could tell he the one because he hated on him. And then Sam Smith, he was there as well. Is that Nick? No, that's not Nicki. Is that Nicki? No, I don't think that's Nicki. But Sam Smith was there. Malibu Mitch was there. Malibu Mitch attends a sold out show. Y'all remember when Malibu Mitch had that song? She's well, I think she thought it was gonna blow up. That song came out, I think, when I first moved here from New York. Head good, better give him some money. Was he good? Better give him some money. Attitude, give him some money. Millie, rockin', like I can't remember. I haven't heard that song in a while, but Malibu Mitch doesn't really have that much music that I like, even though I feel like she has a good voice. I just feel like she put on the cadence too much. Like she has a really cute, small voice, but I feel like every song she do, she like, I'm in the deli. It's like she transforms into that. You got to learn. I learned from Foxy. See, Foxy would come with that deep voice sometimes with the cadence, and then she would come on her styling voice where it would just be regular and just regular Brooklyn girl. You got to know how to measure it up. I think that's what a lot of girls be missing that too. They don't know how. You know, Cardi just trying to switch her words up. She's hilarious. Like Cardi's still in everybody's style when it comes to like her approach and everything. She's trying, like, you could just tell. Matter of fact, let's wait until we get review the charts to talk about Cardi. So yeah, Malibu Mitchell is there as well. So Nicki performing Cowgirl. We just talked about Cowgirl as well. Cowgirl is taking the cake. That's one of my favorite songs from the favorite pop songs from the album. Let me read some of the comments before I go and pre-day wall. They could never be you. None of them could never be this you. Hey, yo, they could never beat you. Let me read some of y'all comments and see what y'all talking about. What happened to Malibu Mitch? I don't know. What song did you like? They could tell they did one because they hated them. Because they hated them. Yes, I remember that song. Oh yeah, what's he good? Better give me some money. Millie rockin'. I went to go see Malibu Mitch here in Houston too. She was on tour with what's that girl name who did that song with Doja Cat? Tia Tamera. Tia Tamera. What's her name? Rico Nasty. The crazy thing about it, when I got to that show here in Houston, Rico Nasty was outside. I know she felt crazy, like this person don't even know who I am. She was standing outside of the show. Now that I think about it, because I seen her face, she was standing outside of the venue. It was this really small venue downtown Houston, near like the Papados. It was down there, and I remember getting to the venue, and I was like, when Malibu Mitch performed, I'm leaving after that, and I did leave. I didn't stay for her at all, and I was like, oh, that was Tia Tamera, Tia Tamera, yeah. Oh, Tony Yayo came out. That's what's up. Yeah, a lot of guests was there. Cleo was there. Ice Spice friend. Ice Spice wasn't there though. You see a bad Miss on the dude with the whole yeah, good form would have went so hard in that arena, but she want to give us pull up and I always hit him. He acting like I ain't know he's missing. I gave my heart to you. You're so. You're so. It's not a bad song. I want to say that. The song with J. Cole is not bad, but come on. Like, yeah. So anyway, let's continue because I done got distracted with the comments. So Nicki looked amazing. You see, this is from Getty too. I love Nicki's tour weight when she on tour because it's just like she just be in it. And I could tell she's doing a lot more better too. She's doing a lot more better with her lyrics and everything. Because, you know, the startup of the tour, it's like, I'm pretty sure it's a lot of angst and anxiety. More so anxiety that's on Nicki because you want to make sure you do things right. You could tell now it's just flowing. You got to realize she got like over 60 dates. So she got a lot of more room for error. And that's why you got to realize she introducing a lot of new outfits and stuff like that too, because it's like she's recording something, I'm telling you. So it's going to be like a flash to go through it where it's going to be like she's going to have different outfits on with the same songs or whatever. And it's just going to be a better experience. So I'm excited. I'm happy that we didn't get no music videos and that she took that money and invested in the tour because the set is everything. Malibu mentioned seeing Nicki Minaj performing via her stories. She looked so pretty. It was straight beat and vocals. She sounded exactly like her tracks. Give me my tens. Give me my tens. Give me my tens and take away. I ate it up again. What? Give me my tens. What? Give me my tens. What? Give me my tens. Then take away two. I ate it up again. And you know how Nicki said that I ate it up or whatever. You know how people be saying like, "Oh, you ate that," whatever. I guarantee you, in many ways, like I felt like the young Miami said that in her track, something about she ate something up or whatever. But she always doing that. Young Miami, she's legendary for doing that. I think people think that we're slow. When I hear your bars, I could tell that you rework Nicki bars. Cardi B did it. Young Miami did it before too. I don't like when people rework people bars because you're really lazy. I don't like rework bars. Monica looked beautiful tonight. Did she sing this? I didn't see no videos of it, but I'm pretty sure the crowd showed her a lot of love. That's the East Coast. We love Monica, especially the baby this. I like when she do that part when she be, baby this just why when she do that, baby. It's like the ad libs of that, but I love when she do that though, and she look good. And I love you for that, baby. And I love you, and I love you, and baby, why? I wish that she did the but you know what? It's not the type of move for that. Why she ain't do Wait, did she do So Gone? I don't think she performed So Gone. So good. I wanna love you, baby. I wanna love you, baby. Nikki said, Dear Barbs, I'm in the future. We just headlined Madison Square Garden. It was sold out. I saw you guys as your older selves. You made it. We did it, Barbs. Loved always. Habajuku Barbie. Nikki said, I love you, Papa Bear. I didn't hear her say that, but Papa Bear was in the building. You know, I just showed you that video with him rocking out to Nikki. So I love this page because they have a lot of data. Nikki was performing Save Me in New York. She was begging New York to save her. This, you know, I can't play because that instrument will definitely bring it. Oh, they ain't even play that. I forgot this page cut off the New York Won't You Save Me. Where do I got that at? New York, won't you save me? 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 I want to hit that part. Oh, they enter by now. Cop them vitamins when she ride the whoa. It's such a nigga. Yeah, whoa. Who wanna play with Nicki? Got the power, I could tell my nigga sprayed like 50. Come on, bitch, I just put the milli on my Richie. What's that? What song is this? But it's still season. You apologizing, still treason. Got him steaming like dry cleaning. With my time, it ain't no demon. Hoes words ain't got no meaning. Queen of this rap shit, we bohemian. You would too if you knew how these jealous misses do. That was a start. You know, I'm the best as a star. That was crazy. Nicki coming out the stage. Now, which world tour should I go on to take? See, you told me y'all would lose, but I won. I might cop a million Jimmy Choos just for fun, because bitches couldn't take what was in me. Australia, Sydney, Mike, Ella, but Lindy out in LA with Lindsay. Got the eye of the tiger, the lion of Judah. It's just me and my time. It's just me and my prime. Everything that tried to teach them, they go see it in time. Tell these witches get a stick, I'm done leading the blind. So look, so this is all of, I think more than 15 years after her debut, Nicki Minaj returns home to welcome nearly 50,000 barbers to Gag City, New York City. Welcome home and congrats to Nicki. You see it sold out. And this is why I hope people emphasize, I can't wait till that other girl, the Megan Thee Stallion, the one that sit that Don Julio by the gallon, chilling out in Calabasas with them bastards. She got her bachelor's. Now she's trying to get her master's, but they said that Kelsey did her classes. I can't wait to see what her crowds look like, because I'm telling you, it's not that, listen, I don't want to see bad for Megan, but I know when they lying. You ain't getting no crowds. Listen, let's show this again. You ain't getting no crowd like that. I'm not trying to be funny, but you didn't work. So they trying to make it seem like you sold out arenas. You ain't put the work in to get that back yet. You didn't do that. She can't sing New York, Will You Save Me? She better sing, Houston, won't you save me? Houston, she can't. Come on, you think Megan Tour gonna look like that? Let's keep it real and not even be lying. You think Madison Square Garden gonna look like that for Megan? Full? to the capacity, top, bottom, left, right. You think what I'm trying to say to you is I'm not trying to be funny. Megan should win, but I don't feel like she's put the work in for that. Nothing that she's done in that magnitude screams that people should run in those seats for her or Glorilla. I hope I'm not sounding like a hater, but I don't feel like they got enough. Even when I was looking at Glorilla's song on the radio charts and stuff like that, that song is probably being carried by Apple Music and some sort of streams because it ain't really doing nothing on radio, to be honest with you. Sexy Red song is doing better than her song overall, like overall. That's eerie, to be honest with you, because that means that it could be here today, gone tomorrow. Let me know in the comments, do you think that I'm hating? Let's pull this up from the beginning and just observe it. Do you think that this is going to be, so when they say sold out, this is the crowd that Megan Thee Stallion is going to get to? They said she sold Madison Square Garden out. I can guarantee you she don't have that top up there. I can guarantee you it's extra limited. She probably don't have the sides or anything like that. Somebody even mentioned that Madison Square Garden has a theater. Something in that milk ain't clean. You ain't sell this arena out on her level. I know you didn't. It's not that. It's people who love Megan, but she don't have that many people in the city who would do that. I'm sorry. You might take it as hating, but I'm sorry. So shout out to Nicki Minaj. Shout out to everybody who came out. I didn't see. I was watching a live on these damn headphones be hurting my ears. Damn, it's a lot of pressure. I'm not listening to nothing else no more anyway. So let me put them down. That should be squeezing my damn ears. That shit is too much. Too much. Dang, felt like I'm about to have a headache. New York, won't you save me? New York, won't you save me? New York won't. No, I don't believe a word of it. I just don't see it. I know that I'm kind of like still on it, but sold out. And then listen, it'll shock us if we pull up Megan's tour and it's like that for her. It's gonna be shocking. Damn, that just hurt my head. So let's move on. The last thing I want to bring up is this talk of the charts. So let's bring this up. So they touched on like the chart position for this upcoming week. So let's see what's going to be at number 1. Like that, Future and Metro Boomin with Kendrick Lamar. Like that. So that's going to debut at number 1, 466 points. That's crazy. Shout out to Kendrick Lamar, Future, and Metro Boomin. I feel like Kendrick is the one who pushed that song to number 1, and I'm happy that people supported it. They said that this was one of the most. They said that this was the most streamed song since Drake's release, and was it in 2022 or 2023? Don't quote me on it, but I know Drake is going to feel a heat now, but this is what I want everybody to recognize when it comes to this, when it comes to people looking for a response from Drake. Drake dissed him first. You got to see, this is like, and maybe we all think differently, but this was a response. It was a response. Why are you waiting for Drake to say something back? He got back at Drake. I don't know why people are waiting for a response. And then the type-ish with Future and Metro Boomin and Travis Scott and them, that's number 2. Yo, they flooded the top 10. Lose Control, Teddy Swims is number 3. So you gotta, yeah, they flooded it. So Hosier, Cinderella, We Don't Trust You. Damn, so they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They got 6 top 10s off of that album. Much success to real hip hop and to real artists. Like, you know, they done pushed poor Cardi B all the way down. Not poor, but I mean. So Beyonce song dropped 2. You know what's so crazy? So Beyonce, she dropped 2. Texas Hold'em dropped 5 spots, but you got to realize they debuted so many songs in the top 10. She got 166 points, so she's number 5. But they said her song, but Texas Hold'em, with the release of the Cowboy Carter album, it's supposed to go back up to number 2 next week. So it's supposed to go up to number 2 next week. But they said that her song with Miley Cyrus is supposed to be number 1 next week. That song really grew on me a lot because the first night that I heard it, I didn't really like that song. I didn't understand it. And then once I listened to it a little more, the song that she got with Miley Cyrus, let me tell you, I did a reel on that. So check my page out after this video. I did a reel saying how I felt about the song. But the song that Beyonce did with Miley Cyrus, I felt like what made it really beautiful was the fact that it wasn't about it can be applied to a relationship, but it's like, you know, that I'll be your shotgun rider to the day I die. I felt like it can be for a friend. I was on TikTok. I seen people making it with their kids, with their sisters and stuff like that. I felt like it's a really dope song, because at first when I heard it, I was just like, oh, this is just some singing ballad or whatever. But then when the message started to more resonate with me, I appreciated it more. So yeah, certain songs are like that. Don't beat up on yourself if you like, you know, you don't get something at first and then you listen to it a little more. So SZA, Snooze is number 20. Snooze been on the charts for a while. I thought that was Doja Cat. Agora Hill, she dropped 9 spots. All right, so let's move on to the next one. I'll be your shotgun rider until the day I die. So Get It Sexy by Sexy Red, she dropped 4 spots. That's not bad. Yo, look at this. Weeks on the chart. That's the third column, right? Weeks on the chart. This is what pisses me off about Cardi B. Weeks on chart. You see Sexy Red? 2 weeks. She dropped 4 spots from last week. Never Lose Me. The version that came out with Cardi B in them, it didn't have enough streams, so I don't even think that debuted. Because you know they say that the new version has to outstream and outperform the original, or it's not going to pretty much count. So Mooney Long, 11. My nigga. She dropped 37 spots. Cardi B dropped 37 spots. Paint the Town Red is still above that song. If anything, she should have been in that position. She should have been in Glorilla's position. I mean, in Year Glow is only, so listen, imagine that. She ain't getting that much radio. So Year Glow got 11 million in radio. Enough Miami had 11.4. She dropped 42% in streams? What was that? Or is that just her percentage? She dropped 37 spots. I want you to pay attention to that. She dropped 37 spots. Sexy Red dropped 4 spots. So where is the demand really? Where is the demand? After doing all that TikTokness, all of that creator requesting people to upload the song and do this part of the song, that is corny. This is why I'm just saying, like, free up the ecosystem and allow talent to come through and shine. Even if, you know, let me just tell you this too. Do I want to say this in this video? Yeah, I do want to say it. And I know that people might feel this some certain way about it, but let me tell you something. Even as something as simple as, and I looked at the credits, I ain't see Jay-Z naming it. Let me tell you something. That Black Girl Magic, it can't be duplicated. I don't care with the way that you spit it out. Beyonce, now, what she was saying in that song, Spaghetti, it was just the way that she delivered it. I've never heard Cardi B spit some shit like that. Beyonce ate her up. Like, yo, you can't duplicate talent. You can't, I don't care who writes it for you. And she like, and listen, you know what's so crazy? She's saying stuff that don't even make sense from her perspective. I don't care where she's from. She on these records trying to cosplay as a Black woman. I'm like, ooh, child, cool down. What? I'm like, ooh, you don't even talk like, I'm like, ooh, child, cool down. You don't even talk, like, listen, just stop. Just stop. Everything is just unoriginal. And it's like, how did Glorilla drop 4 spots? She didn't even have her music video until this week. Her music video came out this week. Cardi B dropped 37 spots. You see it too, right? I'm not lying. You see where the cursor is. Week 2, 37 spots down. Week 2, 4 spots down. That's crazy to me. Yeah, that's a little crazy. All right, let's see what else is on the charts, because we got to watch Puntaria. Let's see. Billie Eilish. Damn, Billie Eilish above Puntaria. Ariana Grande, The Boy Is Mine. I thought that song was up there. Wait a minute. I'm confused. I thought Ariana Grande, The Boy Is Mine was doing good. Give me a second. Isn't that her main single right now? Hold on. Maybe that's another version. Oh, it's We Can't Be Friends. Okay. I was about to say, that's weird. Anyway, let's move on. Let's get to Puntaria. Yes, and damn, that's crazy. Well, it's been 11 weeks, so whatever. Everybody, Nicki Minaj is number 64. How many weeks that been on the charts? 16 weeks. 16 weeks. It's four times 4 is 16. That song been on the charts ever since it came out. You know that we would have got more out of that if we had music videos or whatever. So I'm not mad at that at all. Puntaria. She debuted with 6.5 million radio. They only had 3K sales. Oh, that's piss poor. What column is this first? Sales? They only had 3K sales. They wanted that Tusa. It's not the same. I know y'all wanted that. I know that's what y'all was aiming for. You've been trying it since Migusta. You just couldn't take that this black little girl from Southside Jamaica, Queens, got on that. And he kicking it to the big Tyler. He trying to get your friends to come holla, holla. She tried to get on and try to rap so soft and try to be like, "Ma empanada." They don't want it. They don't want it. And I know Shakira is mad, baby, my heart, but I hate that for you, friend. I hate that for you, friend. That's the thing. Cardi and this is why I say that this is bad for business when you boost up a person off of fake stats. I feel like the way that Cardi is performing, they want you to think that she's on a level of like a Nicki. Dang, them headphones smush my glasses into the side of my head. Like, ugh. So the way that they pushed her, they wanted Cardi to appear to be as competitive as a Nicki. So it's like, Cardi will she'll upgrade your track, collaborate with Cardi. She'll get you big numbers, but the games of yesteryear are over. They can't cheat no more because the labels are going to be exposed for fraud. Apple Music and Spotify came out and said that they are going to be exposed. That's why that line, Spotify ain't got a lie, they really streaming my music, hits hard on a personal level to where it's like, oh, yeah, that was for me. Cardi felt that shit. She felt it. I give bitches the crown, they F around and losing now. I end the way, I only wait when I'm telling them bye. Yeah, bye. Come on, how you on Punta Rita with Santo Domingo at the Pantelonas and you doing all of this and it's like, you Cardi B, you're supposed to be the one that can upgrade the track, right? They want you to think you was in the same realm with Nicki. You're supposed to upgrade the track, right? You ain't do nothing for Flo Milli. You damn sure ain't do nothing for Punta Rita. Poor Carol, I was gonna say Carol G. Shakira just knew that was going to be the one. They tried to shoot that little that video and Cardi and they're doing all of this with Nicki's bundles and trying to do her head like this and trying to be all it. I don't believe a word of it. Let's see what else is after this. Oh, and then listen, Puntaria is at number 74. Oh, and I also want to show you this too, right? Puntaria. Let me go to Corb. I feel like my light is about to die. I need to buy me a light that plugs up. So wait a minute. Hold on. Corb.net. And you know what's so weird? Today, well, it's Sunday now, right? But today is like yesterday is a new day of the tracking period, right? Don't you feel like this is weird? Suddenly, after the week of them getting 6 million in radio, suddenly Punteria by Shakira and Cardi B loses 1 million in radio. Was it ever really real? That's why she free falling, because they pumping all of that radio into it. And that's why Sexy Red only fell 4 spots and she fell 37 spots. You should be ashamed of yourself. Punteria down in the Santo Domingo with the Flamingos. Get this shit off my screen. What's wrong with you? So, and then Enough, right? Cardi B, this song right here with her, it was getting millions of updates too. Enough was getting millions of updates, and now it was almost close to cracking overall top 100 radio. And so was the same thing with Shakira. Now it's reclining, it's receding. You lost 1 million in radio. That's a sign of payola. Just like, remember Lizzo, she did all of that with Cardi B and lost all that radio. Red, Sexy Red, she did almost 300,000. She did 290,000 audience yesterday. Lotto Sunday Service, she got 10,000. That's indicative of 10,000. You see the first, because you know this is in terms of millions. So hold on a second. Shut up. Yo, let me just, yeah. Oh, man. Never mind. I'm not even going to say nothing. Anyway, let's move on. Let me see what else is on this chart. Oh, that's it. Where is Glorilla? Hold on, let me control F it. Glorilla. Yeah, Glow. Come on, she got 100,000. This is supposed to be one of the hottest songs in the street. She ain't gonna never make it to well, she probably will. She'll make it to the overall top 100 radio. I don't know. I just feel like it's still something empty with Cardi. Like what Cardi really tried to do this past month is she wanted to come and dump all of these songs. So it'd be like Cardi got so many hits on the radio. You know what? Let's go back over here. Because am I missing something? Give me a second. Where's her freestyle at? Is that still up there? I am the wave. I only wave when I'm telling them bye. Hold on. Did that fall off of the charts already? F the Club Up is number 83. Let's see. How long has F the Club Up been on? 16 weeks too. You know what's so crazy with Nicki songs? So I kind of like, let me just tell you this, but you know the radio is going to run with what's ever hot. And you see what's identical with that is these songs have been on the charts for the same amount of weeks. So 16 weeks, that's equivalent to 4 months. So it came out in December. So January, February, March. So it's been 16 weeks, four weeks in a month. So that song has been out and it's been just surviving off of itself. And Nicki got a sold out tour. It's like, what more could you want? She ain't have to go. And you know, Cardi B, I told y'all, be thinking that these conversations is so filler bus. We knew that her budget was going to go back. If Bongos would have did amazing numbers and it would have made her 10 times platinum, like she thought it was going to be, she would have a bigger video budget. Now she's doing basic videos. She's doing basic videos now because the label don't want to put that money into it. Yeah, her freestyle is off the charts. I wonder if 16 Carriages is going to come back. Yeah, that person did just piss me off. I think I'm going to block them once I get off of here. So let me just tell you this, right? What I don't like with people is that, let me just tell you this. And if you know, you know, right? What I don't like is that I don't know what be on some of y'all mind, but didn't you just see, like, I'm not even going into full detail. It's more so if you know, you know. Didn't you just see Nicki posted Beyonce this week? She posted a letter that she sent her because she sent her something from her business. So if she posted that, why are you still trying to make it seem like there's some sort of war or some sort of beef? Like, a person just got in my comments. They was like, oh, I only come here for Nicki Minaj related topics. So if it's about Beyonce, I fast forwarded because some of these people are still asleep. Well, is Nicki asleep? Because she posted her. She showed her love this week, right? I don't understand. It's just like this other person too, right? And you know who you are because you know that there's been an energy shift with me and you because I was privy and I found out how you was like saying certain things about me in different spaces. I made a reel earlier and I was saying like about the message in Beyonce and Miley Cyrus song. This post had nothing, this reel that I did had nothing to do with Nicki. And this person came in the comments and it was just like something about Miley Cyrus and how her dad is the reason why Nicki don't have a Grammy. Well, first I want to say this. I thought her dad and her peoples was the reason why she wasn't getting certain playlists on Spotify. So now it's not the Spotify anymore, it's the Grammy. So which one is it? But then the biggest thing I gleaned from it was this video wasn't even about that. So it's like, you're just going to come dump under my video that's not even about anything related to that. Like, one thing I want to say is that I like a lot of y'all, and of course we support Nicki or whatever, but we all don't think the same. And it's like, what was your comment supposed to do? Make me delete my video? I'm just trying to figure out what was the bigger goal. I don't get down like that. Like, yo, I don't. And I still got a Nicki follow. I still got it. Yeah, I do. So whatever happened. But what I want to say is that if you see Nicki supporting Beyonce or whatever the case may be, it might have been some funny energy before, but she sent her something for her business. So who are you to get in my comments and be like, oh, these people are asleep or whatever the case may be? Is Nicki asleep? She posted her. She posted a card. Go to her Twitter page. It's pinned on her comments. It's like some of y'all just be feeling like y'all be wanting to dislike people. And you be feeling like you got a one up like on a person. I don't know why, but yeah. And stop asking me if I'm going to the concert. Are you going? Like, I don't know. I be feeling like I be seeing that randomly in my comments. Like, are you going? Don't ask me if I'm going. Like, stop it. I'll be trying not to be mean to people and just trying to be like congenial and nice, but stop asking me questions. Real talk. Like, no. If anything, I feel like I should be able to like what I like. And if my channel is a testament, go through the history of my videos. I probably have hundreds of videos of showing love and support. So I'm going to support who I want to support. And if you feel like you don't want to see content that's Beyonce related, and you know, Nicki likes Beyonce. She performed with her multiple times. And she performed with her twice in Paris. She performed with her also at the Barclays Center for the whatever. You know, and I always said that the energy was more so for Jay. And I could understand how things happen. And it's like, you know, they're a conglomerate together. They're a couple or whatever, right? But I just feel like that's you trying to control a person when you trying to be like, you know, oh, y'all sleep. These people sleep. So you like me enough to watch my Nicki content and my commentary, but you want to fast forward it through the Beyonce. I mean, that's up to you. But don't call a person sleep because we don't share the same sentiments as you. I just feel like it's corny, like it is. Because if I don't like a person or whatever, I'm not going to listen to their commentary, even if it's for Nicki, because there's a lot of people who do Nicki content. I don't listen to them. I don't. Like, I only listen to the most potent. I listen to the best commentary. I don't listen to everybody because a lot of people do Nicki commentary, but I don't. Yeah, it just is what it is. Like, you know. So anyway, what time is it? It's 3:15. It's time to go. Let's see. What's up, Destiny? Make sure y'all check out Destiny Reloaded. I like her channel. Check her out on YouTube. I posted something actually for you on my community page. Like, I try to show love to the people who I know that, you know, they trying to get into the algorithm. She's a little less controversial than I am. So I don't know. I wanted to give her some advice. Like, I don't know. I don't be trying to not even really poison, but she has a lighter approach to her videos. And I just know that sometimes that it works and sometimes it doesn't. Like, for me, I just have to be brutally blunt. And if people like it, they like it. If they don't, they don't. Like, you know, but check out her channel because she does a lot of different coverage from like charts stuff and just a different perspective. I think it's good to have different perspectives from different content creators. So check her out. They're already dragging me. I'm too controversial. Right. I don't think what people realize is that when they against you or whatever, it's like, I don't know. It's not going to make me not go. It's not going to make me not go live anymore and not have an opinion. But I don't know. I felt like I seen a lot of people true colors when that week happened, when that whole Texas Hold'em came out, and what happened. Like I'd seen a lot of people's true colors, and yeah, I'm good off that. That's why I just realized that. Yeah, this is just what I do in this. I don't know. It's so hard because there's so many good people. Like I know Destiny is a good person, but it's like you get turned off by certain people who do this. But I try not to mark everybody as the same. I might go live tomorrow to chat about the concert. Yeah. Yeah. And listen, it is what it is. When you're doing this, you have to you learn as you go. Like, you learn to do your titles. Like your titles have to grab people in. Like it just does. Like, you know what I'm saying? I remember before people used to get mad at me because they was like, oh, your title is clickbait. Like, what? My title is whatever I made it. You just got to know what to do. Like, and it is what it is. Like, that's it. But anyway, it's 3:17. I could talk all night. Let me go because I want to get up early. So 3:17. So I'm probably going to go to sleep inside the 4 o'clock hour. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know if I'm going to make it. I don't know. I might just go out tomorrow night for dinner. That might be better. I'll go out to dinner for Easter. Then that'll give my people some more time to think about if they can show up or not. Either way, I'm still going. So yeah, maybe I'll do that. Or maybe I'll go to brunch tomorrow after the gym. Maybe I'll go to, I'm so mad they don't have Papa Do's brunch no more. They used to have the best brunch. So yeah, make sure you check out Destiny Reloaded. Search it. Also go to my community tab. You'll be able to find her on there as well. So yeah, listen, this is your boy LaRon, Potent Pondering. I appreciate all of y'all for being here. It's 180 people here and it's 3:18. I know it's 4 o'clock on the East Coast. So listen, be safe, be blessed, happy Easter, and I'll holler at y'all tomorrow. Peace.